Sam taking up the shield was a difficult process for many different reasons. One, he never really felt comfortable with the idea of becoming Captain America after Steve Rogers. That was Steve Rogers' moniker. That was Steve Rogers' job, and he didn't get into this to take over for Steve Rogers. And also, um, the idea of being a black man in America and fighting for a symbol that has never fought for you is a very harsh reality to come to grips with. So it was in no way, shape, or form easy for him to do. And we see it perfectly executed with the introduction of Isaiah Bradley, the relationship that Isaiah Bradley has had with the Shield and the country, and the lack of appreciation and support and acknowledgement that he's received kind of fed perfectly into the reluctancy uh, that Sam had with becoming Captain America. It's not a, a beautiful relationship between the history of America and black men in America. But at the same time, realizing that Sam wanted to utilize that to be a character of a conduit of change. Because the great thing with Sam is he's not a superhero. He doesn't have superpowers. He doesn't have a super suit. He's just a guy who went for a jog and became Captain America. So, it was very important for him realizing, the Isaiah Bradleys of the world need representation too. And there is no greater way to do that, to heal that open wound between black men and America than by him becoming Captain America. Well, Sam Wilson's Captain America is very different than Steve Rogers, just simply because, there is no super soldier serum. There is no super suit. There are no superpowers. He's starting off in the Winter Soldier. Sam started off as a counselor of military vets. He started off as just a regular guy who bumped into Captain America. So for him to take on, the idea of becoming Captain America, you have to realize now that Captain America is now a more a less of a aggressor. In the former 20 Marvel movies, they all ended with somebody getting blown up or something getting destroyed and blown up. And if you watch The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Sam's ultimate goal was to talk Carly and the Flag Smashers off the ledge of what they were trying to do. It was very important for him to realize that what they were doing was correct. The way in which they were going about it was wrong. And he didn't want to do that with physical force. That's why the end of the show, episode 6, was so important, because all she knew with the super soldier serum was physical force. All she knew was brute force. And he's more of a compassionate, more of an understanding, introspective superhero, because he doesn't have superpowers. All he has is himself and his belief that we can do better. Sam and Bucky's relationship evolved in a great way, because they went from having a lack of any type of relationship to truly becoming friends and really co-stars. I mean, what Sam was able to Sam and Bucky were able to utilize their relationship with Steve Rogers and Steve no longer being around to kind of galvanize their relationship as friends. So you see them go through this amazing arc of not wanting to be around each other to not being able to do without each other. The themes of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier are very timely in many different ways. If you look at the show basically picks up post blip. Everyone's coming back and trying to figure out what their new normal is. How do they fit back into society? If you look at it in reality, we're almost in a post-COVID society where we're looking for our new normal, and how we're going to fit back into our new reality is as post-COVID citizens of an affected planet. Where exactly does that leave us? And also, the idea of the relationship of America and African Americans has, in the past year and a half, reared its ugly head again, and for many different ways, many different reasons. And if you look at our show, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, it's very important and timely because you bring up those exact same issues, just in a different scope and scale. The Flag Smashers literally want equality for all people. The Flag Smashers literally want everyone to have the same opportunities and treatment and not just a selected few. And that's kind of what the young generation is asking for, has always asked for in American culture. The younger African American generation is asking for in American culture today. The fan response has been amazing. It's just being here in New Orleans, the reaction from all the people I know here, from the places I go, the people I see, everyone's really in awe, really proud of the fact that, I was able to work my way up to becoming Captain America. It's funny, so many people, they don't know what to say about it or how to react to it. I don't even know exactly how to react to it yet, but people are really excited to see where the character's going because it's such a departure from where the characters and where we as a country have come from.